MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Kyle Hendricks gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove, and now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Devers, right field and carrying well. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The right fielder, J.D.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Numbers-wise, he's at 326, 18 homers, and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Bro, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in with an average down at 230, a dozen home runs, and 29 driven in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bogaerts takes off, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Lays off 2-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Baez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's too high, ball 2. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-1 the count now. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 13 home runs, and 36 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, hit hard. Moreland's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cervelli aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Rodriguez, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Victor Caratini waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Victor Caratini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Set and the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's Albert Almora next. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Right down the middle for strike 2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
In now, Steven Souza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1, and it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. 1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0 and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Rizzo will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Martinez, and this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The catcher.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two and two. Here it is.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Moreland.
And now a pitch on the way. Changeup called strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Michael Chavis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
Thank you, babe.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to bat next is Albert Almora.
The center fielder, Albert.
Here comes the first pitch. Almora stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bounce to first. Moreland is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High and deep to right center. Benintendi heads back on it. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's safe.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
The pitcher, Kyle.
So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Javier Baez is on deck. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Walden.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One-0 count. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One and one. Here it is. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Devers gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Walden has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And it's fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hit in the air to left field. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Marcus Walden. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Popped up. Rizzo has a play. 1 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one to Schwarber.
One strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Victor Garagini.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Caratini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Into the box, Albert Almora, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 to count. From the stretch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he falls behind 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Boston strands a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Steven Souza.
The right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Ripped down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
At the plate, Garcia. From the stretch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Christian Vasquez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
56. Ryan.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, making it an even 250 for his career. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Rowan Wick will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 5-4 Bo Sox. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Kris Bryant, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
At ball 3.
Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ryan Brazier takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Ryan Brazier.
At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1-1 the count. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 line to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. As a look, now the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Grounded weakly toward third. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now back, the pitcher.
Ryan Tepera was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 52. Ryan.
Kevin Pillar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kevin Pillar.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, right field.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Cubs 4. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Albert Almora.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Short, hit hard on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So coming to the plate, Garcia, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher.
Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, CHC. Hayward.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 9-4. Dan Winkler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here's the pitch. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Garcia is there for it. 1 away.
Next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Clint Frazier will be next. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now stepping in, Clint Frazier. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Pitch on the way. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Cubs 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Barnes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Number 20.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next, the dangerous power threat, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pitch on the way. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball. 1-0. Ball. Down.
1 out, nobody on. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And the count will be full. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-4 the final in this game. The Bo Sox scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Marcus Walden earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.